out, you run an agency as well. Like talk about Noise, your agency, how
Sure,
you
yeah.
found time to do that along with being, a signed recording artist and raising a family. Like
Yeah.
how do you do that?
I don't really know how you do it, mate. I don't know. I'm still working that out. Well, I think the answer is, and not just the diplomatic answer, the true answer is that I'm incredibly fortunate to have great partners in both of those things. My wife, who's a fantastic musical partner, both creatively and talent wise, on that side, and then also my business partner in Noise, which is Steve Rico, who's incredible as well. So he has been such a great friend and true partner in it all. And he was talking to me about you for years, back in the Moon Toast days and all that stuff. So don't try to play off like you don't know anything about the music business. You were in it too, bro. So
I ran away with my tail between my legs. That's what happened.
So so very, very lucky to have great partners and great friends that I get to work with. So how do you find time? That it all start the Noise thing kind of started when Steve was working at a record company
Mm-hmm.
in town, and I was touring. When we first got to Nashville, Jay got a publishing deal quite quickly,
Okay.
and so she was writing with a whole bunch of people, and I had a publishing deal in Australia, but I wasn't really doing much, and so I was just trying to whatever I could to get to make money, basically. And so I was doing a lot of gigs as a guitar player, playing for other people. And one of the folks that I was playing for was we're doing this big radio tour, which is where you go around to different radio stations around the country and perform in boardrooms for the PDs to try to get them to play your song. And so I think a normal radio tour might take a month maybe, or 6 to maybe 6 weeks or something like that. His took like 9 months. So it was a lot, which was
Wow.
amazing,
Yeah.
amazing because it kept me employed. And it was a great way to see a lot of America. But during that time, I had been through the ringer a little bit with record companies. And I think at that point I'd been through 3 different record deals or something. And, the, the, the success path is like this, 1 minute you're the king of the world, next minute you're broke. So I just, in the last few years there, had been exposed to a lot of really great digital marketing stuff with people in LA and London, even in Sydney. And I was quite surprised when I started playing as a guitar player for these other folks that Nashville wasn't really hip to some really basic, you know, data collection type things and just stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I mentioned a few of these things to the artist and the team, and they put me in touch with Steve. And shortly after that record company closed. But Steve reached out a little bit later and said, "Hey, man, I liked those things that you were saying. I've got the technical side of it. You've got the ideas. Let's see what we can do." Fast forward to 12 years later, where we
Wow.
have this agency with a staff of 6, and it's one of the probably the biggest digital marketing agency in the fair and festival world for sure, and probably one of the bigger ones in the live event space. Full stop. So we've been very lucky, and it's gone great. We've got a great team and great.